Om Shanti. This is Sakar Murli of 28th July 2023. Essence. Sweet children, in order to become pure, stay in your original religion, become bodiless and remember the one Father. Question. With what method can you color new students with the color of this knowledge? Answer. First of all, make them sit in the bhatti for 7 days. It is the custom when anyone comes to make them fill in the form. Only when they first stay in the bhatti for 7 days can they be colored fully. You budging moths, but knowledge can make them in the same as yourself. You know that the slapping of the deity religion is now being planned, and those who are the souls of this clan will become busy to make effort to change from being greatly diseased to become the free from disease. Song. The flame has ignited in the gathering for the moths. Om Shanti. The meaning of Om Shanti has been explained to you children. Om means I am. Who am I? I am a soul and these physical organs are my body. The original religion of each soul is silent. Those children is a soul. It could be said, a soul is a child of the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. He too is silent. Souls reside in the silent world, the land of peace. Then, in order to play their parts, they enter the talky world. The Unlimited Father now says, O children, stay in your original religion. Sit in the bodiless stage. Remember the Father. That Father is also called the flame. This gathering is the impure human beings. At this time, the world is impure. All the human beings are impure. It has been explained this Bharat was pure in the golden age. It was then a pure household religion and called the land of happiness. Bharat was pure and now impure it is land of sorrow. The cycle continues to turn. This is now the beneficial confluence age when the Father has come into the impure human world in order to make it pure. Only the Father, who is called the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, the Creator, makes this old world into the new world. The God is all the devotees is one. The Father says, I too have to enter this impure world and an impure body. I only come once from the Supreme Abode to make Bharat into the pure deity kingdom. No one knows the history and geography of this world because all are atheists. Not a single human being is the theist. Because of not knowing the Father, they have become orphans. They continue to fight and quarrel among themselves. So much peacelessness exists in every form. At the beginning of the Golden Age, there was the one Almighty Authority Deity Kingdom. It was the land of happiness. No one knows how that became this land of sorrow. Knowledge is the day of Brahma and the devotion is the night of Brahma. Sannyasis speak of knowledge. Devotion is disinterest. They leave their homes and families and go away into the forest. They have disinterest. Their renunciation is Rajogini, whereas this renunciation is Sato Pradhan. In this world is sinful souls. There is not a single charitable souls. This whole play is based on Bharat. Bharat was the golden sparrow. There used to be plenty of gold and diamonds in Bharat. Golden places were built and they were stubborn with gold, diamond and jewels. Bharat has now become like a shell. Only the Father makes it become like diamonds. You now know that the changing from human beings into deities, that Father has now come into this gathering for impure ones. People believe that the Ganges is the purifier and so they go there to bathe. In the split of that, no one has become the charitable soul from the sinful soul. They still continue to be go bathe for the year after year. At this time, no one is pure. No one can become pure until the Father who purifies everyone comes. The God is the Gita make you pure. That God is the one Father of all souls. It doesn't that all the devotees are God or that gods are omnipresent. That is the diminish of the God, and this is why it is said, I come whenever there is the extreme irreligiousness. This is sung about Bharat. People defame the Father so much. They defame the one who comes and make Bharat become like a diamond. Rishis and Munis have been staying. The Creator and His creation are infinite. That is, either this or that. Niti neti. Who do we do not know. Whereas people today have been saying that God is omnipresent. The Father says, when they come like that, I come and changing sinful souls into charitable souls, into deities. The bestower of salvation for all is that one. He himself comes and make impure ones pure and make them worthy. He gives you children the inheritance. You have been receiving temporary inheritance for your physical fathers. The unlimited Father says, I give you the inheritance for purity, peace, and happiness for 21 births. No physical father can give you this. He is the Father, teacher, and also the ocean of knowledge. The price of the Father is very elevated. He is the seed of the human world tree. This is the tree of the variety of religions of the human world. The original eternal deity religion is the religion of the golden age. Then the other religions merge from that. You now belongs to the Brahmin religion. Prior to that, you belongs to the Sudra religion. Now from the Brahmins, you are being deities and then warriors. You have to go around the cycle of 84 paths. You are the first one to go into the golden age. It is sung, souls remained separate from the Supreme Soul for the long time. You also heard in this song, we went around in the 4 directions and yet always remained descent. That is, we don't meet the Father. It is now the kingdom of Ravan. The kingdom of Rama is the deity kingdom. People believe that both heaven and hell are here now. However, that is not possible when someone dies. People say that he has become the resident of heaven. Therefore, he was surely in hell. So, he also have to take rebirth in hell. People have so many different ideas. One cannot be the same as another. There are so many conflicts ideas for a half a cycle. There are the divine directions in Bharat. Now there are devilish directions. The people of Bharat should know the Father far beyond. That is the God fuming they remember. Bharat is now like a cell. It has to be made like a diamond. Gandhiji and Nehruji wants there would be the world almighty authority kingdom of the Rama in Bharat. They believe that Bharat was like that some point. It doesn't exist now. This is why they tried to bring about the kingdom of Rama. However, that is not the hands of the human beings. You are Brahmins, children of Prajapita Brahma, incorporeal souls of the children of the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. The inheritance of the Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. Brahma too received this inheritance from the Shiv Baba. This one is also your brother. All the children are brothers, and so there is surely one father of all souls. Now the mouth-born Brahmins, you children are Brahma are brothers and sisters. You receive an inheritance from the grandfather, all souls. Either they are the male costume or the female costume. Have you right their grandfather inheritance? Only sons receive an inheritance from the physical grandfather. That one is the unlimited Father. In the golden age, silver age, the people of the Bharat receive lot of happiness for 21 generations for the unlimited Father. You have to now understand the cycle of 84 births. The Father says, I have come to you, guide to you, take all your back. You are the one who come here first, and you are the one who are here at the end, and you are then the first one who becoming the deities of the human beings. Only those who belongs to the deity religion take 84 births. Then number wise everyone continue to take fewer births. Those of other religions will definitely take fewer births. That original eternal deity religion doesn't exist now. It is being established once again. You now then harm is to come again, and now how long after the him Christ will come? Only human beings could know this world history and geography. The Father explains, when you souls become sinful, I come and make them charitable. I am planting the spell of those who are become this in the previous cycle. There was just the one religion in the golden age. Now in the iron age, there are immutable religions. There are the gatherings of impure souls. The Father comes to purify everyone. He alone is the one who grants salvation. Maya Ravan brings digression. And these are the why the song in front of you deity idols. I am without virtue. I have no virtues. The Father comes and make impure ones into the pure and changing them into those who have divine virtues. You are now continue to imbibe divine virtues. There will be then to deity kingdom in Bharat. This world is now changing. You are unlimited sannyasis. Their renunciation is limited, whereas this renunciation is unlimited. You forget the fall of the old world into the remember the one Father claiming the inheritance. The Father says, if you remember me, then by having the remembrance that is in the fire of the yoga, your sins will be absolved, and you will be become the conqueror of the sinful actions. Baba has explained that when the group of the 4 of your 5 people come, get each of them fill in the form of individually, so that you can tell which religion each of one belongs to. There are renunciation religions of the immutable directions. The arrow will only string those who belongs to the deity religion. In Karachi, they always explain to each one individually the custom of getting them to fill in the form of the necessary. They are having the sit influence of the 7 days because they are the greatly diseased. You children are buzzing moths. You have to buzz knowledge and make others the same as yourself. Only the sapling of those who deity religion will be the planted. You children have to earn different tactics. Tell them the first you understand this 7 days course, you will be able to meet Baba, and you will then be colored. All of you are Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. People don't even ask that. All of you Brahma Kumars and Kumaris are about or who are you. Oh, but the children of Prajapita Brahma could surely call the Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. Could they not? They don't any criminal assault. This is Raj Yoga. This is grandfatherly university. God speaks. I make you into kings and kings. Acha. To the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharana. First point. In order to become the conqueror of sinful actions, have unlimited disinterest in the fall of this whole world. Forget it and stay in the remembrance of the one Father. Second point. Serve like a buzzing moths to color others with knowledge. Be tactful in making those who are the greatly diseased free from disease and from ethics into the atheist. Blessing. May you experience the stage of the being immune by being constantly stable in the stage of the detached observer and become an easy yogi. Those who are detached observer in terms of their body's relations and their bodies, that is, those who are detached also become detached observers of this whole world. While connecting with the others and seeing everything, they are constantly detached and loving. This stage enables them to experience being easy yogis. This is called living together and yet remembering immune. Souls are not immune, but the stage of soul conscious is stage of the being immune. That is being beyond this any effort and attaching of Maya. Those who stay in this stage are protected from being attracted by Maya. Slogan. Those who do stable service with good wishes and pure feelings are great souls. Om Shanti. Elevated versions of Mateswari. First one. God is one and all the rest are human souls. The full world knows that God is one and that He is Almighty Authority. Jani Janan Har. In fact, the full world says we are the children of God. God is one, no matter what religion people belongs to. They all say that they believe in God. Some consider themselves to be messengers who have been sent by God. They bring a message and establish their own religion. For instance, Guru Nanak sang such a praise of God that said God is Ek Onkar, the truth. Ek Onkar means that the God is one. Satnam, the name of truth, means that His name is truth, which means that God has name and form, that He is omnipresent. He is the immortal image. And then He is the one who does everything, that is, although He is Akarta, one who doesn't do anything. He becomes the one who does everything through the body of Brahma. All of this praise is the one God. People understand all of this and still say that the God is omnipresent. I, the soul, am the supreme soul. If all of the God, then those praise is it, then they are Ek Onkar. This prove that God is one. Second one. Success through direct knowledge from God. We are receiving this imperishable knowledge directly from God, the ocean of knowledge. We call this knowledge godly knowledge because it is through this knowledge that human beings attain happiness from the beginning, although middle and end. That is, they are become the liberated from the bondages of sorrow for the birth after birth. It is because we don't come into any bondages of the karma that this knowledge is said to be imperishable knowledge. We receive this knowledge from only the one imperishable Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, because He Himself is imperishable. All human souls have to be come into the cycle of birth and death. This is why the knowledge we receive from them will not liberate us from the karmic bondages. This is why their knowledge is said to be illusions and perishable knowledge. However, those deities are immortal because they receive this imperishable knowledge from the imperishable God. And this proves that the God is the one and this is knowledge is the one. In this knowledge, you have to keep two main things in your intellect. You have to remain distant from the influence of vices, iron aged company, and secondly, you have to take precautions with your food and not eat or drink impure food. Only by observing these precautions can you